Let's see if this actually works. If it does, I'm going to be absolutely shocked. Right, we're connected. That looks good. Welcome to my latest stream. I'm actually going to go live. So I'm currently going to be live on 3 platforms at once. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to do my best to, I'm going to do my absolute best for it to work well for everybody. And we'll just see how it goes. So welcome to the latest stream, guys. My name is Z. This is Only Cool Stuff Shop, and on this account basically I talk about all things movies, TV show, game related. So if you want to just hang out in the chat and talk about your favorite movie, your favorite TV show, whatever you're watching, whatever you're playing, feel free to do so. And also at the same time, as you can see behind me, I show off all the different kinds of merch that I have available on my site, which is also called Only Cool Stuff. Trial World, how are you, man? How are you, Tommy? Thanks for popping in. I'm actually triple streaming right now, so I don't know how this is gonna work. We'll see how it goes. We're over on the Purple app, we're over on the Ticking Clock, we're on the Tube, we're everywhere. I'm just seeing if I can do it, really, because obviously you've got to keep track of multiple chats and all that kind of stuff, so you know, you've got to kind of be as switched on as possible. So I don't know how well that's going to work out for me, but we're going to give it a go. Books and Books, Luke's, ADHD, Jason, thank you for popping into the stream. The only thing that I find a bit funny about multi-streaming, right, is if you're streaming on more than one platform, is, you know, when you're like talking to different people on different platforms, and then certain platforms, I believe, have got rules where they don't like you actually, they don't like you actually focusing on one chat over the other. Like, you're not apparently even meant to have chat overlays and stuff on the streams which show other platforms. I believe on the Purple app. I sent you a message last night. I see how... What do you mean you sent me a message? Where? On where did you send a message? I don't think you did. I don't think you did. Where did you send the message? I can't see any message from you, Tommy. Dave, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I don't see any message. But this is going to be tricky, I reckon. This is going to be kind of tricky. Well, we'll just see how it goes. I tried the Red app, as weird as I prefer to... I'm used to it. I tried the... Really, Kieran? What do you mean? It was weird. I prefer TikTok. I'm used to it. Oh, the Tube. What do you mean you tried the Tube? Fake book. Oh, I've not even looked on there, Tommy. I've not even looked over there, Tommy, if I'm honest with you. I don't think I've even checked there for ages. I'll have a look. I don't know if... I didn't realise you'd sent me a message. I'll have a look to see what's going on. I don't think I've seen any comments from you, actually. I'll have to check. Hey, Megan, how are you? Yeah, so it's one of those things where I'm going to see how it works out. I've got a feeling there's a reason why it probably makes sense just to be live on one platform at a time. Although it seems smart to be live on multiples at the same time, I'm not sure if it genuinely is that smart. Hey, Megan, how are you? Thank you for popping in, and thank you for the heart me as well, and the gifts. Appreciate it. Yeah, honestly, you've got to be super careful, though, when you're, like, streaming on... multiple platforms. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit, you know, it can be a bit janky. Only would work if there was more than one person, says Megan. What do you mean it would only work if there's more than one person? Like, I'm confused what you mean by that. Like, in terms of focusing on the chat? I mean, I can see all the chats together. The only thing is it can be confusing for people on different platforms. So, for example, if I reply to a question here, people over on the other platforms won't see it. So it causes, it can disjoint the chat. So if I start to, yeah, I am using that, but it won't allow it. Yeah, I mean, it does show me, like, with Restream, for example, I only have the basic package, so I can see chat from the Tube and Twitch, but obviously my TikTok chat is completely separate to that, so then it just causes a bit of confusion. So I can see the different comments, but it also, so unless I actually got Restream and, I don't know, added TikTok onto that somehow, and then did it all in one place, then I suppose it would make more sense. And only if then I put the chat on the screen. So if I put the chat on screen, it would be different. But if the chat's not on screen, then it's still going to cause that issue. And then apparently that's when you can get in in a bit of hot water with the likes of Twitch, who don't like you putting other chats on the screen. They don't, apparently it's against the terms of service. That's what I heard from like this other guy that uses Restream or uses these multi-streaming things. That's the thing, multi-streaming, I'm not sure how it works, but I'm not sure if it's like a great thing or not. But anyway, I thought I'd pop on live just to hang out for a little bit before I go to pick up the missus from lunch. So I thought I'd just show you some of the stuff I've got on the site. Some of you guys will obviously already seen this stuff because you saw it yesterday. But hey, just in case new people pop in, just to let people know what is on the site. So I'm always adding new stuff. Just add Restream, Restream bot as a mod, and it allows us to add Restream bot as a mod. I'm confused. Just add Restream bot as a mod. I mean, I've got Restream on. Like I said, I don't have the account which allows me to. Yeah, is the art that can? Yeah, that is the one, Kieran. That is the one. Hey, Etic, how are you? Yeah, this is the art that allows the blood when he's cold. That's right, Kieran. Yeah. So yeah, at the moment you can see he's obviously too warm, so he's nice and clear. But with bloody color changing action. So yeah, when he's cold, he looks somewhat like that. So the colder he gets, some people actually put him in the freezer to get him super cold. So yeah, that's the options there. So yeah, that's kind of how you have to do it. I'll tell you afterwards. Okay, Tommy. Yeah. So even without paying for Restream though, because I'm only on the free Restream, I'm not on the paid Restream. Would I be able to do it then? I don't know. Bring him to Scotland, he would never be normal, says Megan. He'd always be in bloody mode. It is very cool. And also, his bin bag opens up. So you can actually store the hacksaw, the pistol, the knife, and all that kind of stuff. You can actually store that, which I think is quite cool, really. So there you go. It's pretty awesome. So it opens up like that. So it's like a little carry case for the accessories. So I actually think that's pretty cool. So the trash bag like literally folds open, and then you can store the accessories in there as well. So when you have him on display, I think that's a pretty cool thing, I reckon. So yeah, obviously got him in. He's like £26, I think, something along those lines. You'll have to just check on the site. I can't remember off the top of my head. Big news, not toy related, but Christian Horner sacked from Red Bull. Best birthday present I can get, says Etic. Okay, I don't even know who Christian Horner is off the top of my head, Etic. I think the name should sound familiar, but it's just not. Thank you for the likes, by the way, guys. I do appreciate it. So I'll show you some of the other stuff. Those of you that are into your Star Wars, do remember I've got a pre-owned section on the site as well. And then I've got this guy. I mean, honestly, Star Wars is not my jam, but I mean, this was episode 2. Episode 2 Star Wars looked so weird to me. Like everything looked golden, like it was everything looked fake, and like the CGI, it was like at the height of CGI, I think, and it was awful. But these monster figures are pretty cool though, nonetheless. This guy, I think he's got a weird name. I can't remember what his name is now. Oh god, I can't even remember what this monster. The Acklay, that's it. This is the Acklay, and this is one of the beasts that they fight in like the big kind of what's it called? The Colosseum kind of fight scene, like the and it's pretty cool. It's a cool fig. It's quite large. Team principal. Oh, he's the team principal for like an F1 team, Etic. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, that is the like he's pretty cool looking, like as a figure. As figures goes, cool. And what's cool about this figure is it does actually still have the giblets in the bag. So it's meant to come with like a bag full of giblets, and normally they're either missing or they're just like they're not new, whereas this one is still sealed in the original bag, so you actually get the giblet piece as well. So that makes it quite a decent figure. These can fetch about 25 to 30. You need to do a nursery run. Well, if you've got to go, Megan, you've got to go. I appreciate you popping in though. Thank you. But yeah, or are you just saying, you're just not happy about it? Is it going to be busy? Is it going to be like traffic or something? But if you've got to go, you got to go. No harm, no foul. Appreciate it. I bought an Intel. Wow. I do appreciate that, Tommy. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. An Intel Ultra, yeah, I'm very jealous. And an RTX 5090. What, just so you can play Call of Duty badly, Tommy? That's amazing. Just the effort. Oh, yeah, I understand what you mean. Like, going out can sometimes be a pain there, Megan. I get that. Ginger Ninja has joined us over on the old Twitch app. Thank you for popping in, Ginger Ninja. Ginger Ninja for life. Thank you for popping in. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Kieran, is that the one? It is the one, and the guts are sealed. Cat named Turtle. The guts are actually sealed. Roy, how are you? Look, the guts are in there, and they're still sealed in their original little baggie. This is actually available on my site at a bargainlicious price. By the way, I don't just do these lives just to flog shit, because I really don't, because there's so much of that. I'm kind of tired of like all that, like everyone wants to sell you something, don't they? And yeah, I do want to sell you stuff, but it's not what this is all about. I do like just hanging out and showing the toys off. And if you decide you want to buy something, my site's scrolling across the top. No, just for AI, not even for gaming, even more. Just for AI, are you serious? That is lame. Are you serious? You got RTX 5090. Oh, I'm so, man, here I am. All right, with my i9, you're selling a Beamer, Dave. Oh, wow, that's an interesting start to the day. You're selling a Beamer. Have I recovered from last night? What's there to recover from, Megan? What is there to recover from? I'm always recovered. No Daredevil toys. No Daredevil toys, sorry. Cat named Turtle. This is on the site, by the way, for 15 quid. Anyone, the roasting? There was no roasting. You guys love Beyblade. You just all it is you just don't want to admit that you guys love Beyblade. That's all it is. I mean, I'm buzzing because I've got a delivery coming of Beyblades today, and I can't wait. I'm gonna like, I've started up my new socials for Beyblade, and I'm gonna start doing unboxings and like, talking about my favorite Beyblades. It's gonna be great, and I know you guys love it. Beck is gonna hide it. No, she's not. She's at work at the moment anyway, so it might turn up when she's not here. And even if it does, she knows about it. Cat named Turtle. It is a Coraline. It's a Coraline figure. I'll show you. It's Coraline's doll with the button eyes. I'll show you. She's very, very cool. Let me just grab. Let me just put the clay down so it doesn't fall over. And here is. Hey Ross, thanks for liking the stream. So here is the Coraline's doll with the button eyes. Yeah, it is amazing. It's a 10-inch prop replica, so it's really detailed. It's by NECA. NECA do some good stuff. So it's got like a wire frame on it. You can remove the raincoat as well. And the raincoat as well has got like a wire frame so you can pose it as well. If you are into Coraline, I do also have, I believe, I've got the Star Sweater Coraline available to back order on the site as well. So there are options other than this, but this is definitely a really cool display piece if you're a big Coraline fan, definitely. Like, the button eyes are just so creepy. EJ, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, very kind of you. Sammy, thank you for liking the stream as well. We're already at 2,500 likes. That's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. And Cat named Turtle as well. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, if you like nerdy stuff, if you like talking about movies, TV shows, games, and you like, and you want to see any other stuff behind me, just ask. Drop me a follow if you want. All that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna be pushing it. I'm not gonna be pushing it. We're just chilling. I've got my water here. I'm gonna try and drink more water as well. Oh, I really like cold water, but I just don't drink enough water. The Coraline is 45, Cat named Turtle. And if you do want to grab it, you can see my site is scrolling across the top of the screen there. Or put only cool stuff into your favorite browser and you'll come across my site and you can see what I've got available. Imagine his neighborhood. You won't believe this. The old man is spinning little toys in a circle. Honestly, Tommy, Beyblade is awesome. Don't knock Beyblade. Let me show you my Beyblade collection thus far, right? I've got the app on my phone. check out my Beyblades. That's just a small select. That's like, you know, that's what I've got so far. I've got more to come. I've got the proper launchers. They're amazing, man. They're just amazing. It's one of the best toys ever. It's such an exciting game. It's just an exciting game. It really is. Look how cool they are. Just look at them. And they spin really fast. I mean, like, they hit each other, and like you battle. You get points for battling. Like, you know, it's just awesome. Check these out. I mean, that's an attack Beyblade. Look at that one. How awesome is that? Look at that. So cool. Cat Named Turtle, the hype is back. Beyblade X is the shit. Definitely worth checking out. Honestly, they're just the best. Like, I'm actually going to be... I love Beyblade. They're so exciting as well. They're actually exciting. The battles are so good. Like, because there's a new gimmick in Beyblade X, right? Called the... What? Let me just show you. Oh, I can't bother shit. There's a new gimmick. Let me just grab this here. This will show you. So, like... The new Beyblade stadiums have got like a gimmick called the Extreme Rail. So as they're spinning, right, they've got these little kind of bits on the bottom there. So as they're spinning around the stadium, come on camera, do your job. Let me just see if it focuses. There you go. So as you can see, it's got like cogs at the bottom there. So as they're spinning, if they hit the extreme rail, it's called the extreme accelerator rail, and they get an extra boost of speed, and they go fast, and they hit each other, and it's amazing. You don't have to change the oil either. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to mess around. It's just a great. It's absolutely it's a great. Honestly, Beyblade X is popular. Lots of people are getting back into it after years. So people that haven't played it for years are getting back into it. Obviously, a lot of people remember like the old plastic generation and all that stuff, but they're getting back into it now. No, Megan, it's popular with all people, children and adults as well. I am 44. Oh, glad I never seen it. Beyblade Go is the future. Is Beyblade X? The Beyblade app is quite good as well, actually, Tommy. You can actually check out your Bey Locker on your phone, and then you can see what Beyblades you've got, because each Beyblade has a QR code on it, and you scan it in, and it then puts it into your locker on the app. So you can see when you're out and about, if you ever want to see what your Beyblades are like, you can just see them, and it's just nice, you know. It's just really fun. Okay, it is really fun, and I will defend it. And yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, I still love my other hobbies. I still love my RC cars and stuff. Look, I've got a nice little nitro engine RC car. I'm gonna do some streams for this as well. I'm gonna do some like videos and stuff for RC models as well on a separate RC TikTok, and you know, you've got to have like separate accounts for everything apparently. Is that how the world is now? Like, because of algorithms, you've got to literally have an account. If you're into radio control, you've got to have a radio control car account. If you've got an account for something else, you got do you stop loads of Mezco Cat Named Turtle? Yes, Kirsten, it is a Coraline. It is the 10-inch button eye Coraline. How much can I get the Christopher Lee Dracula? If it's the NECA Ultimate, probably around the £40 mark, Roy. I don't know exactly how much, but if you're talking about the NECA Ultimate, yeah, wait, I've got it. It's here. But even if I didn't have it, if you back ordered it, I'd order it today. It would be with me tomorrow and I'd ship it out to you. But yeah, this one is here in hand, available to order for 45 quid. No worries, Kirsten, appreciate it. I'll get it shipped out today, like super fast. She's gorgeous though. This is so, no one else, no one else, honestly, I'll get it shipped out tomorrow. Yeah, the Van Helsing is a back order though, Roy. So if you order the Van Helsing, I'll order it today. It will arrive in my supplier it will arrive with me tomorrow, and then I'll ship it out to you. So yeah, Dave, like, now RC I'm interested in. Yeah, RC is good as well. Can you roll up on someone and have a locker battle? Tommy, you laugh, right? But they actually do a stadium, right, Tommy, that I wanted to get. Right, so these are the different stadiums, right? I've got all the stadiums, right? But there's a new stadium out called the portable like a on the go battle stadium. It looks like a briefcase, and then you can just throw down wherever you are. So if you're out and about, you can just have it in the boot of your car. It's like a little briefcase, but it actually opens up into a stadium, so you can battle wherever you are. So I'm definitely going to be getting that. So yeah, it's definitely it's gonna be amazing. That is being added to the collection. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a portable stadium, and it's amazing. I can't wait to add that to the collection as well. So all of this will be on my forthcoming Beyblade specific account. So I've started a Beyblade specific TikTok for it and everything. So it's gonna be very specific. Thank you to everyone that's popped in, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. It means an awful lot. So yeah, can I please, can you back order Dracula? Let me see if Dracula is even available. I've just had a stock list, Roy. If it is, I'm gonna do that for you now. Okay. So I've just had the stock list sent to me, the updated stock list. So I'm going to just download that now. Look at all this happening on the go. This is all like happening now. How amazing is that? Like technology, man. Technology. Right, save as. So I'm going to save it. Come on, save, and there we go. And then I'm going to open it. Let me just, if they've got it on there, I will definitely do that for you. Yeah, of course, Roy. I appreciate what you're saying. Let me just see if I can just get that open. No worries, Megan. Thank you for popping in. I hope the nursery run isn't too bad. Hope it's not too bad, because I know it can be. I don't know. It's sometimes just going out. It's just annoying, isn't it? Sometimes you just want to be a hermit. That's how I feel anyway. I'm like, I just want to be inside today. But yeah, all right. So is that loaded? Oh, come on. Let's boot up. The old processor is having a little bit of a. Let me just close that actually, and reopen it. I just throw him in and run. I just yank him and just chuck him in the back, and then yeah. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes that's just the way we feel. So don't save that. Let's open this one, and then no. Okay, let's close that as well. Not close window. Oh my god, is my computer really giving me grief over a spreadsheet right now? Are you serious? Are you serious, LibreOffice? Let's just end the task then. If you want to play games like that, LibreOffice, we won't be tolerating that. Okay, let's try again, shall we? Start. Okay, finish. And now we're working. Yeah, now we're working. LibreOffice is now working. So what I'm going to do now is put the filter thing on. So you're interested in Dracula, Roy. You've just seen the items. Head sculpt is amazing. Okay, Hammer Horror Van Helsing. Hammer Horror Dracula. Let's have a look. Dracula. Yep, color Dracula I can get. Alright, hold on. So I can get the color Dracula and the Van Helsing. So let me just put the color Dracula on the site. I got to shoot. No worries, Cat Named Turtle. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Cat Named Turtle. Thank you for popping in. I go live pretty much every day, and I'm always got new stuff to show off. And even if I don't, so yeah, there's always new stuff to look at. Thank you for popping in, Cat Named Turtle. Appreciate it. Obviously, do check out the site if you ever fancy anything awesome. And I'm gonna quickly see if I can add this Universal Monsters Dracula copy, and I'm just going to put that there, and we're going to just go to here, and I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put draft WooCommerce. We're going to do a draft WooCommerce listing. Bam, there we go. Yeah. So I'm just at yeah, cool. Thank. It's Christopher Lee. Yes, that it is Christopher Lee. That is right. I'm gonna just get the images. Okay, NECA, iconic. All right. Okay. Oh no, this is Bella Lugosi. I think that this one's Bela Lugosi. I'm not sure. I'll double check for you. But I've got a feeling this might be Bela Lugosi. Let me just double check for you. I copy that and paste that here. We'll see what it is. I've got a feeling it might be Bela Lugosi, not Christopher Lee. I'm not sure. It might be though. I don't know. Ultimate Dracula. Hold on, and just I'm going to type in Universal Monsters Dracula Ultimate 7-inch action figure. Transylvania edition. Yeah, it's Is it Transylvania edition? Hold on. Yes, the Transylvania Dracula. And then there's accessory set, Dracula head knocker, black and white Dracula. There's so many different versions. 6 scale Dracula mask. Yeah, that's it really. Yeah, it's not a Hammer horror one, you see. No, same makers Van Helsing. No, no. This one is the Transylvania edition, and it's not based on. It's not Hammer horror. The Van Helsing. It's the same make. It's NECA, but yeah, it's a different. It's a Bela Lugosi one. So I'll see if I can show you a picture of it. Yeah. So this is. I'll show you what it looks like. Hold on. Let me just see if I can just show you what it looks like. Let me just add a. Let me just add a window capture. Let's have a look. Window capture. Add and select. There we go. Add source. And there you go. Yeah, there you go. So that's what it looks like. Just so you know, that's what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, so just so you know. No, that's okay. No, that's fine. So is that any good? That's the Bela Lugosi one. That's the one I can get. I can't get any other Roy at the moment. So it's not the Hammer horror Christopher Lee. Hey Andrew, how are you? So let me know if that one's any good to you. If it's not, then obviously that's fine. But yeah, yeah, that's fine. Thank you for joining, guys. Appreciate you guys popping into the stream. But yeah, that's the only Dracula I can currently get that's in stock. So from NECA. Andrew, I'm very good. I'm very good. So it's the same make as the Van Helsing. It's a NECA. It's the same make, but the NECA Van Helsing is from the Hammer horror series, whereas this is like Bela Lugosi Dracula. So you have to be sure which one you like. Morning, Rosie. How are you? I'm triple streaming right now, which is kind of bonkers, but we'll just see how it goes. So let me know, Roy, if I should bother putting that up on the site. I'm gonna put it on the site at some point anyway. But like that is the situation. Thank you for the heart me. Am I able to stock the U2s? Probably not. Cat Named Turtle. I don't really do U2s and stuff. It's not a range that I normally stock. I tend to stock like the Mezco, the NECA, Trick or Treat Studios. So U2s and stuff I'm not really stocking at the moment. I don't have a supplier for it. So I'll be honest with you, probably not, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you for asking though. Appreciate it. Rebecca, thank you for joining. They charge so much for UK shipping. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's just one of those things. If I had a supplier that did it, maybe I would. But also the problem is I try to stay away from things that are like, how to explain it? Like I try to stay away from items that like are, what's it called? Oh God, that you can find in other big stores. I try to stock stuff that you're not going to see everywhere because it tends to hold up. No way, really, the website's not loading. Sorry to hear that, Kirsten. Let me see if it's working. Let me just see if it's working here. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's not. It should be up. It looks like it is up at my end. Maybe like go in. Don't use the link. Yeah. It might be, yeah. It should be working here. Yeah, it is working. I don't know if it's your phone. It might just be the way it displays on a phone, maybe. But it should do. Try opening it in like your browser app. You know, don't do it through. Don't do it through Tok. Don't do it through TikTok. Do it like in your browser app. Just put it in there, and it should load up fine. I think sometimes when you try to go through TikTok, it like tries to do it in TikTok's own version of a web browser, and it can be a bit janky. But if you actually do it in your actual like browser app, like your Chrome app or whatever you've got, then you'll find that it's probably going to work better for you. Just my experience with going to apps like that. So yeah, let me know if you have any more issues. But yeah, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Right. What else? Books and books. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it, guys. So yeah, I'm like I said, I'm super excited to be expecting some more deliveries today, but then more for me, not really for the site. There's plenty of other stuff on the site as well though, guys. If you're into your video games, we've got the Mortal Kombat figure here, the Noob Saibot, which is a very nice fig. I do have some comics on there, just a handful, Cat Named Turtle. I do actually have a bunch more that I will be putting on there, but I've got some graphic novels on there at the moment as well, so I've got some really nice Doctor Who graphic novels like that, which are really cool. So yeah, there's that as well, so like, they're pretty good. So if you're into Doctor Who, and there are the odd other comics as well. I do, and there's more comics that I need to get around to putting on there. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So there will be other comics going live on there. Every time I come across some, I do put some comics on. I do like having the odd bit of comic and book stuff on there. Heffies, how are you over on the old Purple app? Thank you, Heather, for popping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm triple streaming. I can't believe it. I don't know if it's working that well or not though, because it's really. I'd love it if you could all see the full chat, because it does fragment the chat. The majority of the chat is definitely over on TikTok though. So just FYI. Flipper, thank you for joining the stream. But I thought, why not? If I'm going live, may as well go live on as many things as I can. Why not? What else can I show you guys? Oh, Corpse Bride. Got to show you the Corpse Bride. Absolutely love this. This is also on the site if you're a fan of Corpse Bride. Roy's gone all quiet in the chat. Roy was interested in the old Dracula figures and the Van Helsing figures. But I think he's gotten bored and gone. But I don't think I had the right Dracula for him. Can I show the Terminator? Of course I can, Fish Front. I will show you the Terminator. It is really, really awesome. So there is the Corpse Bride. That's on the site for 55, by the way, guys. By SD Toys. Very, very cool fig. The Terminator is also here. The NECA Arnie. Oh, you think it worked? Super stuff, Kirsten. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Here is the Arnie. Yep, I've just received your order. Thank you so much, Kirsten. It has worked. So the Coraline will be on its way to you. I'll ship that out today. So you will hopefully get it in the next couple of days. So there you go. There's the lovely Coraline. She's amazing. A 10-inch prop replica. Thank you so much for the order. I really appreciate it. So that is yours. Let me just put that back here. Here is the Terminator. Van Helsing figure. Yeah, there's a Van Helsing figure, but like a Hammer Horror one on the site. Cat Named Turtle. It's a back order item. Just so you know, because obviously you've only just joined us today. There's stuff on the site that I don't physically have here. I've lots of stuff. I basically offer a lot of items on back order, which basically means I can get the stuff very quickly. I normally say allow 10 days, but I'm like, you know, at this point, I'm kind of like, it's normally a lot quicker than 10 days. So normally what would happen is if you order something from me that I don't physically have in stock, I order it for my supplier and then I send it out to you. But just for comfort's sake, I say allow 10 days. So there's lots of stuff that's back order, but I obviously do keep a small selection of stuff in hand as well. So that's how it works. It just allows me to offer more things to you, that's all. So Van Helsing is one of those items. I can get it. It's in stock. It's just it's in stock with my supplier. I don't physically have it in stock. So I'll wait until someone orders it. When they order it, I order it and then get it sent out. That's how it works, basically. So here is the... Hey, yes, it is a Chucky doll as well, Kirsten. I do actually have to go now. No worries, Cat Named Turtle. Thank you for being here. Sophie, yeah, triple streaming. I know. I'm not sure how it's working, if I'm honest, because obviously there's always that issue about spreading your attention, and not all the chat can see everything. So the majority of you guys are here over on TikTok, but then there's also the chat with Twitch and YouTube is joined. So Twitch and YouTube, I believe, can see each other. So I can see any comments coming in from Twitch and YouTube on the same chat. But then I've got a separate window open for the TikTok chat. Ideally, I'd like to have all three together, but I believe on this thing on Restream, you've got to pay to have more than 2 channels added. So I only have Twitch and YouTube on there, and it allows me to do 3. Yeah. But yeah, here is Arnie, and yes, Kirsten, it is a really nice Chucky. I'll show you the Chucky as well. So here is Arnie. Put the cookie down. And that head sculpt there is absolutely amazing. Burger King's son, thanks for popping in. Yeah, so there is that. Yeah, of course, Kirsten, I'll show you. Yeah, he's absolutely awesome. So there's this shifty head sculpt, and he's very, very detailed. As you can see, he's got his like forceps that he does all his like work on himself with, like removing his eyes. And he even comes with the arm there with the where he's testing out his fingers. You know, when he's like repairing his arm and testing his fingers. I think that's so cool. So yeah, a real throwback to Terminator. Very, very cool figure. So that is obviously in hand as well and available. I'll show you. I've got 2 Chucky items actually. I've got a couple of Chucky items here, so I'll show you both. So I've got the put the cookie down. Yeah, yes, Kieran. So I've got the Chucky and Tiffany double pack here. Which is a Toony Terror 6-inch figure pack. There you go. They're pretty cute. So I've got that. But then also we have got this. This is the Menacing Chucky. Menacing Chucky, I believe this one is called, from Child's Play 2. Unfortunately, he's got that horrible big plastic cover over his face. So it makes it a bit difficult for me to show you how nice he is, like, through the camera, but you get an idea that he's got that amazing expression, the open mouth, the frown, you've got the blood running down his nose, and he does, this comes with an extra hand, so as he comes, he's actually got like the, you know, he's got like the knife attached to him already, so you can actually like replace that with the hand, so you can actually have him holding the knife there like that, but he comes in the box with, you know, without his hand, with just the knife. So yeah, you've got him, you can have him in either form. So from Child's Play 2, and obviously with Child's Play 2, it's got that amazing box art at the front there with the poster image, which is really, really cool. And of course, like the other Chuckies, he does chat as well. So he's got a couple of phrases. He does have about 5 phrases, but as usual, only a couple of them are available. All right, kid, fun's over. And then he's got the crazy laugh. So yeah, very cool fig. So yeah, that one came in. I think these came in yesterday. I'm not sure, but yeah, very, very cool. 15 inches tall, about 11 points of articulation or something like that. Yeah, very, very cool. Really, really nice figures they are. Super detail. The detail on them is just bonkers, absolute bonkers. So, and obviously there's lots of other Chucky stuff as well on the site that is back orderable. So that stuff is also available as well. So here you go. Here are the 2 bits I've got in hand, but there's loads more Chucky stuff on the site as well. So if you're a fan of Chucky Child's Play. Definitely worth having a look because there's all different versions of this Chucky. There's the happy Chucky, there's the scarred Chucky, there's pizza face Chucky. Yeah, all kinds. So yeah, definitely worth having a little browse over there, guys, if you are into your Chucky stuff. Verns, thank you for popping in, I appreciate it. We've hit nearly 3,000 likes. Thank you for the support, guys. Alison, thank you for popping into the stream as well. I thought I'd just pop on for a quick morning kind of stream before I go and pick the missus up. So I thought, yeah, why not? And I am triple streaming right now, which I'm not sure how I feel about. Because, like I said, ideally I'd like to have all the chat available to everyone. At the moment, the chat is disjointed. So, yeah. And also, is it a one-size-fits-all type stream? I don't know. I don't know. But I thought, why not try? Because at the end of the day, you never know how, you might catch someone's eye on another platform. Why not? It makes sense, right? If I'm going to be live anyway, like, what would you guys suggest? Like, Chucky's... Oh my God, Kirsten. My God, thank you so much, Kirsten. I appreciate the order. Man alive, Kirsten's like on a shopping spree this morning. Thank you for the orders. I appreciate it. Yes, so what I will do is I will refund you like your postage because I've just seen, I think you've paid postage on it as well. So I'll refund you so I can send them together. So I'll refund you postage on the Coraline and just send them together. Is that okay? So yeah, I appreciate that, Kirsten. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. That's very kind of you to say. That's honestly, guys. That's humbling. Thank you so much, Kirsten. It's just, yeah, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I'll make sure they're nicely packed up as well. Obviously, to make sure they get to you in one piece. Thank you so much. Yeah, he's awesome. He's out of the box as well. He's absolutely stunning. Like I've got Sophie's picture here. Sophie's kindly let me use this. So I've got Sophie's picture there, so you can actually see what he looks like out of the box. So this is like Sophie's collection. So there he is out of the box. He looks absolutely amazing, doesn't he? I know I'm not in live a lot. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Honestly, I never expect people to be in lives. Like, I appreciate people have got lives. Yeah, no pun intended. People have lives and things to get on with. So I never expect you to always be in there. And I really do appreciate the support. Thank you so much. But yeah, he's going to look amazing. He's going to look absolutely amazing. And thank you so much for ordering him. So that and Coraline will be on its way to you. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Appreciate it. Right, guys. Also from the same range, I've also got Art the Clown as well. So obviously we've got Art. He's always a popular one as well. Good old Art the Clown. Again, from the same range as the Chucky that Kirsten's just picked up. Very, very cool fig. Very, very cool fig. And yeah, he's so much detail on this one. Kirsten, are you serious? Yeah, he's available. You could grab him anytime you want, but obviously it's up to you when you grab him. But he's available anytime you want. He's amazing though. The detail on Art is bonkers. It's so good. Like I mean, the box packaging is lovely as you'd expect, but the figure itself, honestly, make him honk. Yeah, he does. He honks. He does, he's got some hacking and slashing sounds, but it's the detail on his face that I really do like pointing out, because like, look at that big hook nose with the kind of the frown lines on the forehead, the kind of wrinkles, the jaw, the cheekbones there as well. That expression is amazing, and he does obviously have some sounds, even though Art doesn't talk. Absolutely stunning figure. It really is a great figure, that is. So much detail on him. Yeah, it just and remember, with these, even though I can only demonstrate like 2 of the sounds, these have got try-me switches on the back of them. So when you get them home, you get them out of the box, you can flick the switch on the back of them, and then you'll access the full range of sounds, because there are about 5 or 6 sounds. But yeah, if his eyes moved, that would be very, like, honestly, he's just so cool. He's so cool. Imagine having like a tiny little Art the Clown running around. He's absolutely stunning. Dave, how are you back in? Have you sold your Beamer yet, Dave? Let me know. Let me know. If you were in the process, were you in the process of selling it when you came in earlier? I wonder. Interesting to know. So yeah, really, really cool fig, this one as well. Let me just have a little sip of water. Oh, I gotta love a good cold glass of water. I put some ice cubes in there as well. But it reminds me, I do need to actually go and get some bottled water again. I love having bottled water in the fridge. So yeah, he's also available. Art the Clown. And then obviously, we've still got obviously the George Gizmo as well. Oh, it's up for sale. You put it up for sale. Okay. So here we've got George. He's still available. The prop replica full-size George. He's absolutely amazing. For any Gremlins fans out there. Let me check if I can still get Mohawk, actually. That'll be interesting to see if Mohawk... yeah, Mohawk is still available as well, which is good. And what about George? Yeah, George. Yeah, they're both still available. So you can also get the Mohawk version of this. And my Focus is about to cost me for a new window motor. Oh, really, Dave? That's not cool. A new window, what, for the electric windows. It's annoying when stuff like that happens. Man alive. And Focuses are so reliable. Otherwise, I will end up buying everything low, says Kirsten. I didn't get your previous message, but for some reason it didn't come through. But yeah, I completely understand it. I'm guessing you have to go. But yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, so if you do have to go, I'm guessing that's what you're saying. You have to go, otherwise you'll end up buying everything, which is looking quite likely. You've already bought a couple of things, so I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next stream, I guess. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's always fun doing streams at different times of day because you never know who's going to pop in. It's always quite cool to do. No worries, Kirsten. Thank you for the order. Like I said, what I will do is I'll refund the postage on the Coraline and send them together for you. So you'll get them. You'll get them at the same time, which is always cool. Always good to get goodies in a nice big bundle of goodies. No worries at all, Kirsten. Thank you so much for the support as always. Silver Manny over on the tube. How are you, Silver Manny? Thanks for popping in. I just thought I'd nip on and do a bit of triple streaming. So yeah, just, you know, why not? Bit of chat, bit of hanging out. Yeah, showing off the merch, you know, showing what I've got on the site, such as this awesome George Gremlin. Absolutely love this guy. Absolutely love this guy. He's so detailed. Like, honestly, so nice. If you're a fan of Gremlins, obviously. I just have to try and hide it from my partner. He thinks I have problems. Oh, wow. Yeah, another delivery. It would be like, oh my god, seriously? He's scared of my dolls. Oh, man. I mean, there's nothing to be scared of. They're amazing. They're gorgeous. Although, a menacing Chucky, if you catch him, like, at night, and it's dark, and bam, you catch, like, a glimpse of him, it could scare someone that's got a phobia of dolls. I mean, yeah. He's not going to like these, is he? Leo, how are you? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I thought I'd pop on live again early in the morning this time before I go to pick up the missus. So I thought, you know, why not jump on for a cheeky live stream? Cheeky little morning live stream. Kirsten, get him in. That's a bit harsh, Sophie. I don't think we should be binning our partners for their dislike of our collectibles. Although, that, I mean, you know, it's a bit militant, that attitude. But there you go. Kirsten's like, get him in the bin, Kirsten. Get him in the bin. There we go. I mean, and to be fair, Coraline's a little bit creepy as well, to be fair. With the button eyes, the Coraline doll. Button eyes are just creepy. Something about button eyes is creepy. So, what else can I show you guys? So we've done Corpse Bride. We've done... any fans of the old Dinosaurs TV show will love this guy. Earl Sinclair figure as well. This is a really nice fig. So good. Nice chunky box as well. If you compare... Can I see Freddy Of course, yeah, I'll show you the Freddy. No worries. Let me just grab that for you, and I'll show Earl off in a bit. There is Freddy. Here he is. Now, I do actually have lots of Freddy stuff on the site. The only Freddy stuff I've got in hand is this Freddy. But I do have lots of other Freddy stuff. I will tie him down in his sleep and surround my dog. Oh my god, that would be so mean, Kirsten. That would be super mean, but like almost like a torture movie. Yeah. So this is this is the 8-inch NECA figure of Freddy Krueger. I do have more Freddy stuff on the site, such as like the bigger dolls and stuff, but this is all I've got in hand to show you. He's an 8-inch figure and he's super detailed. Let me just bring him in right in so you can, there you go, have a look. He's so cool. Look at that. The detail on him is amazing. He's got proper soft goods, so his jumper is a proper material jumper. And then you can see the detail and the rivets on his glove. And then his trousers are soft goods. And then you've got that clip-on torso attachment. So that's obviously the chest of souls. You can see that guy there at the bottom there, like he's looking pretty upset. He's not looking too happy either. So the chest of soul, that clips onto Freddy's chest, and obviously you do get the fedora hat as well. Now the reason why you get that is so you can pose him like this. So it's a fully posable action figure. He's got lots of articulation. So this is an actual shot of the figure. So you can have him posed holding the jumper up. And that's the beauty of soft goods, revealing the chest of souls. That is absolutely amazing. So it's an 8-inch scale articulated Freddy Krueger figure from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. So imagine that posed. And the cool thing is as well, this looks like a bit of packaging that once you open it, it would ruin. But it's not. This packaging is resealable. So it pops open. You can pop it open. It's got all these little rivets. How much is it? Freddy, it's on the site. Let me find out for you. Yeah, 44 quid. 44 quid it is. Yeah, so you can actually open it, and then like you can actually reseal this as well. So yeah, you can actually thank you, Sophie, appreciate that. Yeah, 44 quid. And so you can actually like reseal this as well. Chris, how are you? Thanks for popping in. I'm actually triple streaming, so I'm not sure how this is working, but we're giving it a go. But yeah, he's 44. The fact that you can reseal it is always good for collectors. Some people like the fact that they can actually display the stuff, because it's something like this you ideally want to be able to display. It's great that you can see it all nicely in the box, but it doesn't really, you know, like that has so much more impact on the shelf. And yeah, the fact that you can reseal it is very good. I mean, you can do that with quite a few of the collectible items. Like NECA do that a lot and Mezco do that a lot as well. So yeah, the fact that you can reseal it is good. But like I said, there is actually a bunch of other Freddy stuff on the site as well. So there's Freddy Living Dead dolls. There's the Freddy big Mezco MDS figures as well. As well as the NECA Ultimate figures as well. So yeah. The Coraline Star Sweater was resealed. Yes, the same style of packaging, Sophie. Same style of packaging on the 8-inch figures. They all have the little rivets. You can pop them open and then you can reseal them. So say you've had him on display for a bit and you've either decided to sell him or decided to pack him up. You can just pop him back in and these will just clip shut. So it will look exactly, you know, as it is now. So, I mean, I've got another one which is similar. So we've also got Sam from Trick or Treat as well. So we've got Sam as well. You definitely need that figure. Oh yeah, there's so many cool figures, honestly, Leo. I really appreciate it. There's so many cool figures out, and they're always bringing new ones out. So it's always nice. It's a great time to be a collector of geeky stuff. A few years ago, you just would not have had all this choice. You just wouldn't have. So again, same situation with this Sam Trick or Treat figure. I mean, this guy actually has the most amazing head sculpt. Unfortunately, you don't actually get to see it unless you open the packaging up. So yeah, it is absolutely stunning. That is a really, really cool figure. But again, the packaging is designed to just be popped open, and then if you want, you can, you know, you can take him out of the box, display him. and then when you're done, you can put him back. Again, all soft goods, from his mask to the burlap sack, his outfit as well. Absolutely epic figure. And then again, from the same range, they also do this. Now these do have circular seals on them, but again, they're designed to be opened and closed. The boxes are designed to be open and closed. So this is the 8-inch Michael Myers. But you know, yeah, you can see him like that if you want, but you're not going to do any harm to the packaging. The circular seals, if you're really pernickety, you could actually replace the circular seal. You can get circular seals online for nothing, but you can open this figure up, and honestly, it makes such a big difference. So yeah, that is the Michael Myers. I'll give you an example, really. So like, I opened up like Stripe. Opening them, it's not a crime. So for example, here's Stripe, right? Here's Stripe. He's in the box. I mean, how much are you going to enjoy him like that? You just can't really. You know, you can open him from the bottom like this. There you go. Look at that. And then you can actually enjoy him. Look at that. And then suddenly he comes to life. You can always put him back. I mean, it's not difficult. Yeah, the only thing you'd be missing is obviously they do have those little ties, but you could even reuse those ties. If you're careful, you could actually, because these are elasticated kind of ties, you could actually pull them a little bit and put them through if you wanted to. But you can buy those as well. But just look at the detail out of the box. I mean, like, you know, you can actually pose him. You can open and close his jaw. I mean, they just look so much better out of the box. Exactly, Sophie. They do. They look so much better. I kind of feel like you're paying all this money, right? You're paying like 40 quid for a toy, 40 quid for an action figure, and you honestly won't truly appreciate it. I mean, Funko Pops are designed to be open. They don't even come sold with seals, Leo. Funko Pops don't even come with seals on them, do they? They want you to display them. But I know with Funkos I can understand a bit more, because obviously so much of the value of a Funko Pop is linked to the box itself rather than the toy. So I completely get that. But what you've got to remember is as well, these are like collector's figures. They're designed to be put on display. They're available, like, you know, they're not... Opening Pops is a crime. That I can agree. It's not. How is it a crime? It's even less of a crime than opening these in a way. They're not held in by anything. They're not, like, tied in by anything. They're not sealed. They don't come with any seals. If you're careful, there's literally no reason why you can't... you always I've always got them in protectors. Okay. Honestly, it's not a crime at all. They're the easiest things to open and close. Open and display, close, put back. As long as you dust, some of mine are worth a lot. Now, of course, I appreciate when you get to the super pricey ones, you've got to be a bit more careful. I get that. But again, a lot of the value is in the box and stuff, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, obviously, everyone's different. I'm not a careful person. I'm very heavy-handed and drop everything. Leo, welcome to my world. I've dropped many a thing. Live on stream as well. Stephen asks, what's my favourite thing in my collection? Well, this stuff isn't actually my collection. This stuff's all for sale. But I do have some stuff in that glass cabinet there. So some of that stuff is in my collection. So my favourite thing is probably my Nostromo ship. I've got the Nostromo from Alien. I've got the baby Beetlejuice. I've got loads of Marvel Legends and wrestling figures as well. So yeah, I do have stuff like that. Yeah, every time I've unboxed Pops, they fall off my shelves. Really, Sophie? That's not cool. If they fall off your shelf. So yeah, those are the kinds of things I collect, Leo. And Stephen asked about my favourite thing in my collection. So it's probably, I'd say probably it's the Nostromo ship. My favourite thing is probably the Nostromo ship. Let me show you it up close, because it is a work of art. It is a friggin' work of art, this thing. Absolutely amazing. So this is a 1/960th scale. So this is probably my favourite thing. This is so delicate though. It's a 1/960th scale model. It's a vintage 1990s model of the Nostromo. 1/960th scale, so from the original Alien movie, and it's amazing. It is absolutely just friggin' stunning. Like, it's been painted using like reference images from the movie. I mean, just look at it, just friggin' phenomenal. So yeah, that's probably like my favorite thing. It's also ridiculously delicate, like all these little pointy bits, and the guy that put this together for me is like a legend. I'll never forget him. I'll always be grateful for him to do this for me. Just beautifully put together. If you do find one of these, I usually like that Stone Cold says Papa Mango. Stone Cold's pretty awesome. He's pretty awesome. I mean, you should see all of them stacked up all in boxes. Yeah, there's 2 dinosaurs, Leo. I've got a couple of dinosaurs that I can show you. Let me just put the Nostromo back very carefully. There, got to be super careful. There we go. Nostromo is back. Yeah, so I've got. I do also have this 3.5 foot. I've got this 3.5 foot tall. Sorry, 3.5 foot long blue Velociraptor. He's on the pre-owned section of the site. You can open and close his mouth, and you can actually put stuff down his mouth. What's about to happen to Cara Dune? Sophie, for God's sake, it's a bit early for that. What the? Seriously? Oh god. And you can open the belly portion as well, so you can eat. It's just. I had nowhere else to put them, and I was getting annoyed with them hanging around the floor, Sophie, so they all went up there. I've still got these things on the floor, so these are in the pre-owned section of the site. If anyone wants, if you want this is on the site for quite a good price. I think brand new, these are quite expensive. Let me just see what blue is up on the site for. You can have that for 35 quid. That's a great price. These are, like I said, these are at least 70 quid new. I'm pretty certain. So 35 quid. That's a great price. Look at that giant raptor there, 3.5 foot tall. I've also got. I do also actually have another one, but this is like the stupidest looking dinosaur I've ever seen in my life. Like seriously. What is this? Like, what is this? Like, those hands, like, what were they thinking? I still can't get over it. That's got to be the most ridiculous toy I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, honestly, the Derposaurus, yeah. I don't care what he is at this point, Leo. He might be a Carnotaurus, I don't know. But those hands, I mean, even if that's accurate, that's not a good toy. It just looks so silly. Why is his hands? Yeah, it's probably. But look at the. Let me use my strong hand. You know, like it just looks so silly. It looks absolutely silly. Honestly, absolutely. The rest of him, he's pretty cool looking. But then bam, it hits you with those little tiny hands. Like it just looks ridiculous. But anyway. Those are the 2 dinos I've got. By the way, I saw that, was it Jurassic World? I've got to put a video up about it, really. I should put a video up about it. The Jurassic World, whatever it's called. Jurassic World, oh god, what is the name of the freaking movie? Is it called Rebirth? Jurassic World Rebirth, is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Oh, out for delivery. The old Beyblades are out for delivery. Better track the package. It really does feel like someone was having a laugh. There's no way that's how. It just looks so silly. Jurassic World Rebirth, I think. Oh, out for delivery. How long? 4:30 to 7:30. Man. Yeah, I've got to wait till 4:30. Oh, I was expecting to get my Beyblades earlier. I mean, I've still got some that I can open here. I've still got these, and I still haven't opened that stadium, and that's got 2 Beyblades in it as well. So I've still got 4 Beyblades. Oh man, can't wait. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have a separate TikTok for that. I love Beyblade, Leo. I'm a massive Beyblade fan. Beyblade X. is the way forward. If you don't like Beyblades, what do you mean a good time in childhood? They're a good time now. What are you chatting about? Look, they're better than ever. They are better than ever. The extreme accelerator rail on the stadium has just... It's so much fun. It's so exciting. Honestly. Like I said, I'm going to be starting my own Beyblade TikTok now. And I'm going to be putting all my Beyblade content on there. Rosie, thanks for the follow. I sold some not long ago. My son got some of them Beyblades recently. The older versions are way more... they may well be, but Beyblade X is absolutely amazing. It's just the way it spins. Z made someone feel uncomfortable down the Bay aisle in Smith's. Ask Beck for more info. That was her opinion. I don't think I didn't intimidate anyone. Look, they were just stood there. Like, they weren't even looking at the Beyblades. They were just blocking my access to the Beyblades. Alright, that's what they were doing. They weren't even looking. They just had their trolley parked there. So I just stood there. That's all I did. And then they moved and I was able to look at the Beyblades. So yeah, any WWE figures, not for sale, Tyler, apart from a couple. Whatever, Sophie. Don't be slandering. Don't be slandering. God. There's just no scenario in which it sounds okay, is there, really? Oh yeah, sorry. Wrestling figures. I tell a lie. I've got the big... I meant that's how protected you are over the Beys. Oh yeah, I do love my Beyblades. I do have those figures. Austin 316 31-inch figure. That is Austin 316, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then I've got Roman Reigns 31-inch figure. He's for sale. And then there, like right there, tiny little Sting. That's tiny little Sting there. Tiny little Sting. He is also available for sale. His wife said it on stream. It's true. It's true. She's just, yeah. No one mentioned Beyblade. Beyblades are legit, man. Beyblade X is great. If you're not into Beyblade X, you've got to try it. Honestly, you've got to have a match. It's just so exciting. Honestly, oh gosh, it's the best thing. Z went straight under the bus. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Really, to be fair. I do have other wrestling figures, but they're not for sale. They're in that little cabinet. No, pass, says Dave. Whatever, Dave. You're missing out, Dave. Shall I give you guys like a demo match? I've got a stadium just here. I can just let a couple of Beyblades go at it. But it won't be the same because you guys will just on purposely be like, oh, it's not fun. You know, you guys will. You guys gonna be like party poopers about it. No, because you guys are just gonna be party poopers about it. I'm gonna do it for my Beyblade audience that I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna have a Beyblade. Honestly, it's so much fun. But anyway, let me put this guy back in his box. He's just been hanging out here. Sodulous. Yeah, you guys are just haters. Just a community of haters. You hating on Beyblades. I mean, like, why would you do that? Clearly, it's like a legit hobby. You know, clearly. You know, in Japan, right, they've got a launcher that measures your launch strength. I'll show Beyblades. I'll show you. Hold on, let me adjust the camera. Let me just let me make some space for the stadium, right? Let's do a quick battle. Right, hold on. Let me just move the keyboard out of the way and move stuff out of the way. Right, hold on. I've got, the ones I've scanned are all in my app, but in Japan they've got a launcher that actually measures your launch speed. We don't have that here, unfortunately, but in Japan they do. Oh, let me just grab a Beyblade here. Let's get these. There we go. Okay. So let me give you guys some free advice, right? Yeah, like, let me give you guys some free advice, right? Normally, when you buy a Beyblade, right? When you normally buy Beyblades, they come with these launchers, and you don't want these launchers. These launchers are no good. You want either the big chunk, you want to get these launchers, or you need the string launcher. So you need those, really. That or that. These little ones, they're no good. Just so you know, that's a bit of free Beyblade advice. So yeah, there you go. A bit of free Beyblade. Let me just show you. Let me just move the camera back, right? Stadium. And then we're going to just tilt this forward. Thank you for the subscription, Lady Diva TV. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Alright, here we go. Alright, here you go. Here's a stadium. Oh, the stadium's a bit... I need to clean the stadium a little bit. Hold on. Right, okay. So this is the stadium, right? So this is... You actually want to get the kids some of these. What do you mean the kids? You can play as well. So that's the accelerator rail, okay? So what happens is, in Beyblade, you've got... These are the pockets. Sorry, hold on. So that's the stadium. There's the accelerator rail. Okay, and then you've got the extreme finish zone. That's what that's called. I know that can sound a bit... That sounds... If you've got a potty sense of humour, that sounds really bad. The extreme finish zone always makes me laugh. The extreme finish zone gets you 3 points. And then you've got these knockout zones here, these two smaller pockets. Those are normal knockout zones. Those get you 2 points. So ideally you want to knock the other Beyblade out here and get 3 points in the extreme finish zone. And the smaller pockets, just don't use that term. And then on the side you've got these pockets, which are like just the two you know, they're just for the 2 like points. If you outspin your opponent, you will get. What's it called? A 2-point finish as well. So I'll show you a couple of Beyblades. Right. I'm gonna see if I can launch them as quickly as possible. They are so cool, honestly. So there's a left spin and a right spin. So let me see if I can just not put one out there quickly. Oh god, these are gonna be hard. It's hard to do these together. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can do these together. If I can do these together, it's gonna be amazing. All right, I don't think I can. It's gonna be impossible to do these together. All right, hold on. I'm not gonna be able to get my full launch. Right, 3, 2, 1. So they spin. So that was a really weak launch because I did them both together, right? So then normally, like if you do like a proper thing on them, watch this, right? Look how fast they spin, yeah? And then you put the other one in. And then they battle. Look at that. And then one of them might knock the other out. Oh, so I didn't really get any proper extreme finishes here. But your brain is still in filth mode. But hold on. You've got to quickly do this though. And it's hard to fully, you know, because it's not... We're not getting any extreme finishes yet. There will be though, but they're very quick. Hold on. Okay, that's the left finish one. Okay, all right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nearly got him out there. Nearly knocked him out there. Does Beck let it rip? Yes, I have gotten Beck to... So these matches would be better if, like, maybe I'll try two different Beyblades. Hold on. Right, okay, here we go. I'm going to try some different Beyblades. I'm going to try Wizard Rod, and we will go for this one. Here you go. All right. She does sometimes... Alright, so here we go. All right. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. All right. This is so much fun. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, look what burst! It bursted. Look, destroyed it. Did you see that, guys? How exciting was that? Like, tell me that was exciting. Just burst him, man. So this gives me like, I can show you like how this works now. So that's the Beyblade. I've heard you let it rip like the tractor. I can do, yeah. This has cat toys screaming at me. Okay, here you go. So there's the Beyblade. That's the blade itself. So this one is like Knight something. Can't remember the full name. And that's the ratchet. So that's called that's a 460 ratchet. There's all different parts and you can mix and match them. So then you click that in. and then you put the bit is the bit at the bottom basically, and then you just it is so much fun, guys. It really is. I honestly think it's people need to respect it. It's fun. There's a lot more to it, and then you can mix and match the parts to make the strongest Beyblade. I mean, come on, how awesome is that? Let me get another Beyblade out to battle again. Choose a different one. Choose a different attacking type. Well, here we go. We've got Keel Shark here. So there's gonna be 2 attack Beyblades. So there's all different types of Beyblades, right? There's attack, there's balance, and there's defense, right? So there's all different types of Beyblades as well. And so what you do is you can mix and match the parts to make the strongest Beyblade. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! Look, nearly. Oh yeah, this one's pretty good. This one's actually really good. This one's called Saw Phoenix, and it's a really good Beyblade. That was an explosive kind of finish, man. That was explosive. You can see how fast they go as well. And honestly, I'm not getting full power. Your son would love. What do you mean? Yeah, they're for all ages. Damn it, my money was on the shark. Right, Keel Shark versus Saw Phoenix. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that. We nearly had a knockout there. We nearly had a knockout. Did you see them zip around? Did you see that? But that was a close match. That was a close match. So yeah, you've got a kind of it's fun. It is fun. All right, your tism is flaring, is it, Leo? Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that's not a bad thing. But it's so good. I know the names of a lot of them. I don't know the names of all of them. I forget. I get mixed. My memory's not great. 3, 2, 1. Oh, knockout in the pocket there. He's out in the pocket. There you go. He's knocked out in the pocket. Yeah, everyone's suddenly saying they want them for the kids now, aren't they? It is super exciting. That's 1 apiece, right? Yeah, and then you basically have like the battles. All right, here we go. Right. I just want to do them as fairly as possible, but it's not easy. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Oh, some big hits there. Big hits. Oh, Saw Phoenix there. Saw Phoenix took that. Saw Phoenix definitely took that out there. There were some big hits early on. And thing is, you can get all nerdy about your launch technique and where you launch on the stadium and all that kind of stuff. Like you can be like, oh, I'm gonna launch at a slight angle. You know, I'm gonna launch this one at an angle or whatever. Right, 3, 2, 1. Right, oh, some big hits. Oh, Saw Phoenix wrecked Keel Shark there. Saw Phoenix just took out Keel Shark. Keel Shark had no chance, man. Saw Phoenix is a champion, honestly. Like, this one here, right, this is Wizard Rod, okay? This is Wizard Rod. This is known as one of the toughest, Beyblades. Yeah, still not a knockout, it was a spin win. Spin wins are not as fun as knockouts. But let's try a different one. Let's try Tusk Mammoth. This is Tusk Mammoth. Wizard Rod, Dave. Wizard Rod. Make your jokes. I don't care. Alright, Wizard Rod. I said it. Yeah, this is Tusk Mammoth. It's got... It doesn't help, does it? The names don't help. I like your accent, by the way. Where am I from? Lady Diva. Sorry, I just saw your messages now. If you're still there, I'm from the UK. Wizard and Sophie. It's Saw, S-O-A-R, Sophie, not S-O-R-E. I know you knew that as well. Saw Phoenix, like a bird soaring in the sky. All right, here we go. Tusk Mammoth against Saw Phoenix. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, nearly there. Some big hits by Saw Phoenix. Saw Phoenix takes it again. You do get lots of knockouts, by the way. I think it's because it's here. I'm going to speak to my partner about Wizard Rod and Saw Phoenix. I think you should. Was a bird turned into Wizard Sleep? Right, hold on. Do you know what? I feel like we're not getting knockouts because of the way I'm launching them together. Like, let me see if I can do, like, separate launches with more power, and we'll see how it goes. Right, 3, 2, 1. See, I can do a lot more power when it's one, but then getting the other one, I'm going to see if I can get them both in hand and then launch. See, this is the tough thing about, this is the tough life, right, of being a Beyblader, right? When you're on your own, no one else wants to Beyblade with you. You're just out there trying to make it work by yourself. Do you feel the sympathy? It's not fair, is it really? It's not fair. So here, all right, here we go. All right. 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah. Oh, look at those hits. Big hits. So that's not really fair though, is it? Because it had more power. But do you see that? It's a lot of fun, honestly. Anyway. Oh gosh. I would love, you know what? I would love a Beyblade. I would love to do Beyblade tournaments, you know? I would love to do Beyblade tournaments. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Beck's at work, Dave. She's at work. But yeah, you need 2 people and, you know, I know it's really geeky, but it's fun. It's such a genuine toy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but what I like about it is it's just a spinning top. It's literally, it's spinning tops, man. But it's such a wholesome toy. I know you guys will you know, make your Wizard Rod and Saw Phoenix jokes. You know, Wizard Rod, oh god, yeah, of course the names could, and Let It Rip and all that stuff, but it's such an honest toy, do you know what I mean? It's just such an honest, like, fun toy. It's just spinning tops. I don't, Joshua. I did have some OG ones, but I'm more into the game, Joshua. I'm not really about collecting them as such. I do obviously like collecting them, but I've been bought into it because of Beyblade X. Let It Rip. I'm gonna Wizards. Wizard Rod. Okay, Wizard Rod. This Beyblade just keeps spinning. Look at this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I'm more into it with Beyblade X. I just love Beyblade X. Like this one, this one like has so much stamina. Like this one will just keep going. Look, and it stays like it doesn't zip around. You see? It just stays. It stays in one spot, and then. Whereas Saw Phoenix on the other hand, yeah, the stamina is actually something that's talked about a lot, Sophie. Stamina, you know, spin stealing is another thing that people talk about. Oh, there you go. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It really is. But anyway, Beyblade X, guys, it is so much fun. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. It's a very honest old school game, very fun old school game. Yeah, so I'm glad I was able to. God, we've been live for 1 hour and 20 already. So there's so much to learn about it though. There's a reason why it's called. Yeah, because it's Beyblade X, like 10. You know, like no need to be like that. Man, so this is Keel Shark. There's Keel Shark. He's pretty good. They did do some homages to the old Beyblade. So this is designed to look like, this is like Dranza Spiral. So this is like one of the, is it Dranza something? Dranza S, yeah. So this is designed, this is like a homage to the older Beyblades, but in Beyblade X. So yeah, no, that's not Scooby-Doo. There's Megatron. They do crossovers as well. So there's Megatron as well. And then there's, I've got quite a few here, obviously. I can't remember his name, I'll be honest. I am happy. I do love it. It makes me smile. It makes me forget about, you know, things, and it's just fun. Anything that can make you forget about, like, you know, all the normal life stuff and put a smile on your face. I just love it. It is very wholesome. It's a spinning top game. It's as old school. It's just so honest. Like, I like stuff like this because it's just fun. It's like, it's spinning tops, literally. But they've made it, they've bought spinning tops and made them like so exciting. I remember when I had a spinning top as a kid, you were just happy to see it spin. That was it. This, you can actually battle them, and like, it's actually like, it's just amazing, you know? Goes from selling horror merch to let it rip with the Bey. I still sell horror merch, but like, you know, there's nothing wrong with letting it rip here and there, you know. I'm always about letting it rip. Okay. Oh, this is so much fun. Ooh, let me just get that. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. Yeah, honestly, I'm a big fan. I don't sell Beyblades. Better out than in. Very true, Sophie. Don't want to harm yourself. So yeah, definitely. Man, right. Well, so I think we've lost viewers, unfortunately. I'm guessing the Beyblading isn't always. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. So I will be moving the Beyblading to its own channel, where I'll put out Beyblade related content. FM says so. Oh, but you know what? You've got to think about it. Like when you grow a channel on like horror, they're not haters. It's just not everyone's into Beyblade. That's all. You know, not everyone's into Beyblade. You can't blame them for that. They don't care about string launchers and the winder launchers and you know, not everyone's into it. But I love the old Beyblade stuff. It's so much fun. Right, guys. I am actually going to get going because it's been an hour and a half. I need to get ready to go and get the missus from work. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bit flaky, to be honest. We'd watch you advertise tap water. Oh, bless you, Sophie. Thank you so much for the support. We have had 3,000 likes, to be honest, so it's been great. I can't knock it. Tell Beck she's a legend. I will do it. I'll be getting her from work. And then, yeah, I'll be back live probably later this evening. Or maybe even this afternoon. I might go live this afternoon as well. Maybe if my Beyblades turn up, we can do... Oh, no, but that would be great content for the new channel. But I could do it on the live as well. I could do a little unboxing on the live. Anyway, thank you for popping in. Really appreciate the support, guys. Yeah, hopefully I'll have bought another car. Oh, really, Dave? What, by this afternoon? Blooming heck, Dave. Well, thank you so much for popping into the stream, guys. Appreciate the support as always. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. And we will still talk about movies and stuff like that. TV shows, horror merch. Yeah, thanks for popping in, guys.